We get The Clown Night with the Devil, which is a parody of 2023's Late Night with the Devil. Krusty steps on stage to host his very first live Halloween special, and I've got to say, they really nailed the look and vibe of the movie here. The live show scenes are in that tight 4:3 ratio, while the behind-the-scenes parts are switched back to the widescreen and black and white. I love when The Simpsons go the extra mile to capture that look and feel of the thing they're parodying. One of the biggest traditions of the Halloween specials is featuring Kang and Kodos, who have appeared in every single Treehouse of Horror episode since they began. And although they don't show up as themselves this time, we still get a fun nod to them when Sherry and Terry appear dressed as the aliens. This segment is set in 1995, so some of the costumes worn by the kids include Darkwing Duck, Urkel, Spider-Man, C-3PO, and Lisa as Lydia from Beetlejuice, which only makes me want to see them do a Beetlejuice parody next. But who could play the ghost with the most? Krusty would be the obvious choice here with the green hair, but Mario would also be kind of perfect with his voice. And they're both kind of creeps. And speaking of Beetlejuice, Michael Keaton voices Krusty's producer here, who tells the clown that he's making a big deal which will pay off that night. And then Krusty starts doing his parody of The Exorcist, but things take a turn when Mr. Teeny actually gets possessed. Teeny lunges forward and rips Sergio Mel's face clean off in a brutal, bloody scene. And it looks very nasty, but Mel doesn't actually die here.
I hate my own face.
What is with this episode giving us some really gory moments that don't actually count as kills? Anyway, one of the crew members blasts Teeny's head straight off his shoulders, giving our first official kill of the segment. And the decapitated head lands straight on Ralph's lap, who then immediately gets possessed himself. Krusty wants to pull the plug, but the episode is too much of a rating success to stop now, so he keeps the show rolling and invites some kids up on stage, including Ralph.
Downstairs God is inside my body.
And then the devil, played by Idris Elba, grabs Ralph's discarded skin and tosses it aside, giving us another kill. After Ralph, Uta suddenly pops like a water balloon. What is with this episode and killing poor little Uta? I mean, he was already sucked into the school air vents for God knows how long, and he was turned into sausages in a past Treehouse of Horror episode.
After all, isn't there a little Ooter in all of us?
Give the poor German kid a break. But yeah, fun fact, Uta was first introduced in a Treehouse of Horror episode, so maybe he is very closely tied to the specials. So the audience flees in terror, but the devil pops each and every one of them, except for Bart and Lisa. And it's really tricky to tell exactly how many people there were since there's no wide shot, but after painstakingly counting every single character, I landed on 33 here. Homer shows up to see what's taking so long, and the devil shoves Homer's head right up his own arse. Gross, but not a kill. Then the devil tells Krusty that he's come to collect on a bargain made in his name. Krusty then tries to blame his producer, but the devil burns a hole straight through the guy's stomach before revealing that it was Bart that made the deal. The devil has come to collect Krusty's soul, and he raises up the zombies of cancelled educational shows, like the Magic School Bus, Zoom, and Captain Kangaroo. Bart begs to take his place, and the devil obliges, sending the zombies to drag Bart down to hell to educate him. We then cut to the future to show Krusty then trying to sell the episode to Netflix. That wraps this second segment up with a total of 38 kills. For